If you were sitting on my front patio with me right now, this is what you would look at. You would see a pot of flowers over there and one over here. Sarah spends lots of time buying flowers and planting things in pots, and behind me there's even more, and she plants flowers in flower beds and all over the place. And I was sitting here yesterday thinking, you know, all these plants and all these flowers and everything, come September, maybe October at the latest, we're just going to tear them all out. We're just going to throw them all away. We do this every year. We spend money on flowers, we look after them, we water them, and then we toss them. Year after year after year. If you were doing this based on a financial plan, that would be ridiculous, right? I mean, there's no way in the world you would do this over and over again. It makes no financial sense. However, some things need to be judged not because they make financial sense, but because they make other types of sense. One of my favorite lines from the Christmas Carol, Charles Dickens' story, is the girl that Scrooge was going to marry and then decides he doesn't want to marry because she's this poor girl that has nothing to offer him. They're arguing about whether he really does still love her anymore, and she says something to the effect of, "How could you love a poor girl like me? You who judges everything by gain." That's been his problem. That's what was wrong with Scrooge. That's what had changed. He went from loving people and loving things and just being joyful to being this old grouch who judged everything by gain, meaning financial gain or social gain. Everything had to benefit him somehow in a way that was tangible, in a way that he could count. If you're counting flowers in that sense, you're going to say these don't make any sense at all. But you know what? They make tons of sense. Not in a financial way, but in a cheer-bringing way. Scripture in Proverbs chapter 17, verse 22 says, "A joyful heart is good medicine." These flowers and working in the yard give Sarah a joyful heart. When I sit out here and I look at these flowers and look at their beauty and smell them, it gives me a joyful heart, and that's good medicine. My motorcycle doesn't make any sense. Motorcycles are expensive to run and they're dangerous, but they make me happy. So they're actually worth something. They're good. A joyful heart is good medicine. I don't know whether flowers are your medicine. I don't know whether it's motorcycles. I don't know whether it's going for a walk. I don't know what you do that makes you happy, that makes you joyful. But whatever it is, don't think of it in terms of gain or loss financially, but think about it in terms of your joyful heart. We need to find things that make us joyful. Those things are valuable, regardless of their cost.